Greetings, 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 royal family. Happy Monday. It's February 17th, 2020. So we are here to see another day. This is amazing. What's today? President's Day, right? So school's out. Some people are off. Banks are closed. So for those of you who have off today, greetings. Hope you enjoy your little vacation. If you have to go to work today, hopefully you are listening to the morning boogie on your way to work. So we're back for another episode, y'all. Thanks for clicking on the video. Got a couple of things that I want to talk about today. So hopefully you guys read the title. The NBA All-Star game was yesterday. Some interesting things happened. Also, Real Housewives of Atlanta did premiere. Episode 15 premiered yesterday. Very interesting episode, and an even more interesting episode of Watch What Happens Live, which is the after show. And also, this Delta Airlines situation, I didn't keep up with it, so I actually looked into it and thought it was an interesting story. So those are the topics that I'll be covering today. Definitely want you to get down in the comment section and share your thoughts and opinions. Make sure you are hitting the like button on your way in or on your way out. I definitely appreciate it. So we're on episode 17, y'all, of the Morning Bookie. 17 episodes in. Oh, on the 17th. Huh. Look at that. Y'all, today is my grandmother's birthday. That's my girl, my bestie. My grandmother is 90 years old today. 90 years old. And boy, I'm telling you, I'm just so grateful. She still could season up some oxtail. Okay. She's in her right mind, still has her health, still has her sight, still has her hearing slightly, can still walk and talk, cook. I'm just so grateful. So shout out to all of the Aquariuses in the royal family. So it's definitely Aquarius season, and my favorite Aquarius is my granny, my old bag. I love her. So she is 90 years old today. Her birthday is February 17th. My birthday is May 17th. So happy birthday, Grandma. She's never gonna hear this, but all right. So some of you, let me see if some of you, greetings, Josie. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Portia pregnant? I don't know. Is she? Portia? Oh Lord, Portia, no. I hope not. All right, let me get into these topics. So as you're coming in, I'm not going to be looking at the comments right away. So I want to get through these topics real quick. Wow, she is. Good morning, Nicole. Thank you, Josie. Happy birthday, Royal Grandma. Thank you. Yes, so she is pregnant. Oh God, Portia, no. No, Portia. You know what? I hope she knows what she is doing. All right, so let's get into these things. Let's get into these morning topics. If you're just rolling in, welcome to another episode of the Morning Boogie with me, Royal B. I appreciate y'all for coming through early this morning. Welcome. Make sure you drop a good morning and a hello to me and your fellow Royal family members in the comments section. And don't forget to hit the like button. Share the video. We want some other people to come in here and join the conversation. All right, so Delta Airlines CEO, he says that passengers should ask for permission before they recline their seats. And I say no. So I was checking out this article, right? And this CEO, he basically feels that you as a paying customer should ask for permission when reclining your seat to be courteous to the person behind you. And I strongly disagree. This all started because this guy, punched the back of a lady's seat as she reclined, and she filmed it. Like, she recorded it on her phone and uploaded it to social media. And her name just so happens to be Wendy with an I, not a Y, Williams. That is hilarious. So the flight attendants, stewardesses, they took the guy's side. You know, I can't. I said to myself, this is ridiculous. So, yeah, again, there was a viral video of a passenger repeatedly punching the seat of a woman in front of him after she reclined it. So the CEO says that passengers, have a right to decline, but that they should ask for permission behind them before they do so, particularly if the passenger behind them is tall. What the heck does that have to do with anyone else? If you're tall and you get on a plane, the person in front of you has nothing to do with the fact that you're tall. I just think that that is rewarding childish behavior and violent behavior. So he goes on to say, I think the proper thing to do is, if you're going to recline into somebody, that you ask if it's okay first and then you do it. What? This is his idea of reclining etiquette. So no. This is what the Delta Airlines CEO says, but this incident actually happened on American Airlines. Pardon me, let me correct myself. So an American Airlines passenger took a video of a man punching the back of her seat when she decided to recline. The footage went viral and sparked a debate over whether to recline your seats in the tight quarters of economy class. Again, the passenger's name is Wendy with an I, Wendy Williams. She posted her video on Twitter, which showed the man behind her on a flight punching punching the back of her seat. Now, it's not funny, because this woman said that she called him a jackhole. She said that he was angry that she reclined his seat and punched it about 9 times, very hard. And that's when she started to videotape him. This is so childish and pathetic. And then she also called the American Airlines flight attendant a jackhole as well. She basically got reprimanded. Wendy Williams, Wendy with an I, she was reprimanded after she complained about this man punching her seat 9 times. The flight attendant reprimanded her and then gave the guy who was punching the seat a complimentary glass of rum. Wow. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. And then the woman, she also said that she had back surgery in the past, and she was recovering for a very long time. She had to take off time from work, and I guess this him punching her seat aggravated that injury. I think this is absolutely ridiculous. And then again, the Delta Airlines CEO kind of jumped in, and he feels that it is proper etiquette to ask before reclining your seat. First of all, I don't feel that any passengers should have to ask for permission before reclining. I do think that they should use good judgment and, of course, be courteous. But when you're traveling on an airplane, you should expect the person in front of you at some point will be reclining their seat. No? Like, I can understand if it's someone's first time being on a plane, but if you've traveled before, you know that the seats recline. So 9 times out of 10, the person in front of you is going to recline their seat. Can you? And then asking a stranger permission to utilize the perks of what you paid for? I'm not doing that. I'm sorry. I'm not asking for permission. I will be courteous and I will use good judgment. I'll look back. I have done that. And I will take my time reclining the seat, but I'm not asking for permission. That makes no sense at all. And all this is going to do is this is going to just create a hostile environment for people when they travel on airplanes. Because if this Delta CEO thinks that, yes, it's proper etiquette, and then the American Airlines flight attendant reprimanded the lady whose seat was punched 9 times by this guy, and this is all going public, what do you think people are going to do? They're going to mimic this behavior. If someone reclines their seat, there's somebody that's going to get violent probably and complain. Why? Why does everybody want to fight? Was it necessary for the man to punch the back of this woman's seat? So we're condoning this type of behavior from quote unquote men now? No. I'm not here for it. If that's the case, then you pay extra for extra leg room, or these planes need to maybe remove some of their seats and make it extremely comfortable for everybody. You chose to purchase a coach ticket, so deal with it. The seat in front of you may just recline. What if that was a little kid and he punched the back of the little kid's seat? Doesn't make it any better, but I'm just saying. Doesn't make it any better that it was an adult woman. It's all bad. And for the flight attendant to reprimand the woman and basically, give the guy a glass of rum on the house, that is absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I'm not asking for permission. No. Absolutely not. All right, let's see what you guys are saying here in the chat. You need to stop smoking crack. Like, who punches the back of somebody's seat because the seat does what it is designed to do? Recline. Are you kidding me? That's violent. That's ridiculous. Exactly. Why do the seats recline if you can't use them freely? What happened to common sense? Where is all the common sense? It's BS. I had a kid kicking my non-reclined seat. Yeah, I mean, it's a kid. You kind of want to, if you turn around, I don't know. It's a kid. Yes, sometimes kids can be annoying. And the parents can be even more annoying when they don't check their children for inappropriate behavior. But I'm not going to turn around and scream on the kid. If anything, I will turn around and say something to the parent, like, excuse me, you see that your child is continuously kicking the back of the seat. Can you please take care of that? Like, yeah, they do want to charge you more. They just want this is going to be an excuse for them to upcharge you for services. Exactly. I pay extra for leg space so the guy can do it too. Yeah, I've flown on JetBlue, and what I do is I actually call in to get moved. I book my seats online, and then I call in, especially if you're traveling like with children. They'll be courteous and sometimes move you up without having to pay extra, but I've paid extra for leg room. Oh, you're 5'5", Josie? Josie says I'm 5'5". Greetings, so extra blog. Greetings, welcome. The problem is airlines are focused on making money. Yep, that they don't give passengers enough space. The man was wrong for punching her seat. The airline did not handle this situation correctly. Perfectly said. I wholeheartedly agree. I think that was extremely unprofessional. Greetings, Tatiana. Good morning. Happy Monday. I tell you, I don't get it. I just don't understand why. I'm not asking. Well, this is what the Delta CEO said, that, it is proper etiquette. First of all, in all my years of schooling and higher education, I have never heard of airplane etiquette. They're just making up stuff. I think that's ridiculous. I really think that's ridiculous. And he definitely should have been held accountable for his violent behavior. You're punching the back of someone's seat and you get a complimentary glass of rum, and the victim gets reprimanded. Oh no. I'm glad that lady filmed it, number one. And number two, I definitely think that she should go to the higher ups and get this resolved. A lot of these airlines, I'm not saying any names, a lot of these airlines have changed considerably over the years. Shout out to JetBlue. Never had a problem with JetBlue. I'm just saying, never. No delays. They over predict as far as departure and landing times, so you usually get there early. I have never had an issue with JetBlue. Shout out to JetBlue. Never had an issue with JetBlue ever. So yeah, this was American Airlines. Yeah, they get exactly. Thank you. You see that? They gave the angry man liquor, right? Great judgment on behalf of the American Airlines flight attendant, right? Boy, I tell you, where is the common sense when you need it? If you're just joining the chat, welcome. Good morning. Happy Monday. Today is February 17th, and we are back alive and well for another episode of the Morning Boogie. All right, let me move on to the next topic, y'all. Did you guys watch the All-Star game, the NBA All-Star game? I did get a chance to check it out because for those of you who don't know, I like basketball. Football, I don't watch. But the NBA, yes. So Chaka Kahn, if you watch my What the Friday video, Chaka Kahn was trending, and I thought Chaka Kahn was called home to glory. But she wasn't. She was actually eliminated from that show, The Masked Singer. So Chaka is still alive and well. However, I don't know what's going on with Chaka's vocals, but she sang the national anthem at the NBA All-Star game, and I'm going to be honest, it was a mess. It was a hot mess. Now, Chaka is a legend. You can't deny that. However, I am not sure, like, where her head was when she was singing the national anthem. I don't know if you guys saw it, but it was just bad. Now, Jennifer Hudson, she did perform. She did a tribute. She performed a tribute she sang during a Kobe Bryant and Gigi Bryant tribute, and she sounded amazing. So Magic Johnson, he did give a speech in honor of Kobe Bryant and David Stern. David Stern passed away, I think it was like January 3rd. He was the former NBA commissioner. Like when I grew up watching basketball during the Michael Jordan era, David Stern was the NBA commissioner at the time, but he passed away last month. So yeah, he gave Magic Johnson, he gave a great speech, before introducing Jennifer Hudson, and she did an amazing job. But Chaka Khan, honey, I don't know. Did you guys so happen to check that out? Magic Johnson's speech was very well done. That tribute during the tribute that Jennifer Hudson sang, it was very, very emotional. She looked amazing, and behind her they had like a huge screen pictures of Kobe and his daughter. It was beautifully done. J Hud, she kept her composure. It was a very emotional song. And she did not miss a beat, man. Her notes were clean and on point. Like that girl, she belts out such a powerful sound without even, like, her body language just looks so relaxed, and then she just belts out all this power vocally, and I just think it was beautifully done. I couldn't see anybody else doing it, to be honest with you. They always call on Jennifer Hudson for everything when it comes to like singing and things like that, but she is her gift is just toward the end. I thought that I saw like she was gonna cry, but I was in tears. Okay, by the end of her performance, like tears were streaming down my face. It was just a very emotional, tribute. It's very, very emotional, but she did an excellent job. Excellent job. So good for her. But I don't know if you guys caught Chaka Khan, and I'm not disrespecting my elder, but Chaka, I don't know what's going on. But I wasn't feeling that national anthem. It was just a whole bunch of screaming, and I don't know. I don't get it. Greetings, One Don Diva. JetBlue lost your luggage on your first flight. Really? You know what? I hope they got rid of the person that was responsible for that, because I'm telling you, I've never had any issues with JetBlue. Greetings, Miss One Don Diva. Oh, you missed it last night, the tribute? You heard the first few seconds of Chaka's performance and just kept scrolling. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Yeah, Chaka definitely is one of the best. I don't know. She probably was just having a bad day, right? She was just probably having a bad day, but Chaka's voice is powerful too. But I guess Jennifer Hudson and this tribute, so you guys got to pick one. But I'm happy to see Chaka Khan. But when she started singing, I was a little confused. I've seen Chaka perform live plenty of times, and yeah, I don't know what was going on, but it's okay. You know what? She gets a pass. Chaka gets a pass because that's Mother Chaka. She definitely can get a pass. I'm okay with that. But I was cringing, and I didn't change the channel. I watched the whole thing because I was like, all right, maybe it'll get better, right? No, no, I didn't. Oh, Chaka, why? Ble- Blessed good morning, Rashana. Greeting. Hello, blessed good morning. Greetings. Yeah, we if you just strolling and we talking about Chaka Khan. We're talking about Chaka Khan and her performance at the NBA All-Star game, and yeah, she sang the national anthem and it wasn't good. I'm sorry, Chaka. I'm sorry. Glad that you are still here and you're able to sing and you in your right mind, but the vocals, it's a no for me. All right, now that everybody is here in attendance, let's get to the juicy stuff. Last night, and I'm going to give a disclaimer. I'm not giving too much because I have yet to put up my Real Housewives of Atlanta review. That will be going up later on today. Make sure your notifications are on. I don't remember the song that she sang. I think it was an old gospel song. The name I don't remember. But yeah, check it out if you haven't. Like, you could go online and Google it, or go on YouTube or Twitter if you're on Twitter, because I did see it on Twitter. They have the whole thing on Twitter. I saw it this morning, but I was watching bits and pieces of the All-Star game, so I caught the tribute. I caught Chaka Khan and I caught Jennifer Hudson, but I did see that they posted it on Twitter. But I don't remember the name of the actual song. I know it's an old gospel song, like old school gospel. But I woke up thinking about her performance. That voice, man, and you gotta watch her body language. Like, she's standing there having a conversation, and she opens her mouth, and all this power comes out. Oh boy! All right, I'm not giving too much on this because, like I said, I got everything together for my Housewives of Atlanta review. But the Housewives of Atlanta last night, huh? So NENE and Cynthia sat down to speak. Now, I am going to say, that Cynthia is really something else. And I know some people are not a fan of NENE, and that's fine. Even if you're a part of the royal family, it's okay. It's okay as long as we don't, we're still family here. NENE is not family to us. We family. But Cynthia is really something else. And I did get a chance. Hold on. Rashana says, I believe the song that Jennifer sang was a Donny Hathaway song called A Song for You. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Rashana. Thank you, Rashana. Now, Rashana says that she believes. So if it's not correct, we don't, as a family, we don't, we just correct each other respectfully. But I believe Rashana. I do. I believe you, Rashana. But did you get it, Rashana? Did you get a chance to see it? She said, I believe. See, Rashana said, I believe. I could be wrong. See, this is what I'm talking about. We mature over here. No, but did you get a chance to see her performance, Rashana? And if so, what do you think? You YouTubed it? Okay. Yeah. J-Hud lost some family, so it came from the heart. Yeah. Yeah, she did. Remember? Yeah, that's true. Jennifer Hudson did lose. My gosh, that was a while back. Yes, so she definitely can empathize with this situation. But my God, that girl's voice! I'm telling you, that girl can just her. You know how some singers sing and like their body language when they're belting out like really, really hard, high notes, and like their body language just shows that they're really like pulling from their diaphragm. Jennifer Hudson just standing like she waiting in line, to buy her scratch offs. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like all this power comes out of her that, oh God. Honey, Chaka. All right, I'm not going to give Auntie Chaka too much. I'm not going to give her too much. Okay? Okay. And see, I don't know. I think in my former life, I was like a blues singer or something like that. Because in my I vocals, I should have been a music producer. I'm telling you, I said that before. Like something about vocals, man, with me. I just listen with a different type of ear when it comes to vocals and notes and stuff. You know who's another one? Kiki Wyatt. All right, I'm getting all off topic. All off topic. Rashona, can you do the honor of singing a little something for us? Ladies and gentlemen, our royal singer, our resident royal family singer is Rashona Gathers. I taught her everything I know, ladies and gentlemen. Go ahead, Rashona. Sing something for the people. Sing something for the people, Rashona. All right. Let me get back to I taught her everything she knows, ladies and gentlemen. That's why she sounds so good. Okay, let me get back to Real Housewives of Atlanta. All right, so see, this is why I can't read the comments. You see how distracted I get? Okay, so if you didn't see the episodes, I'm not going to give too much away, but NENE and Cynthia, they actually sat down and okay, I got to close the comments because now I'm getting distracted. Oh gosh. Okay. So NENE and Cynthia, they sat down and they talked. Now, is it me or Cynthia she really tried to get, a little buck, she got defensive. At first it was all going good. NENE ended up walking off because she told her, okay, girl, have your moment. I really believe that it appeared to me that NENE was really there to sit down and have a real conversation, a conversation that that's kind of long overdue, and I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna say this. I was gonna save it for my review, but why not? You guys are here. Glad you're here, y'all. Cynthia doesn't want this, whatever this is between her and NENE, this cat fight, this whatever it is. I think that Cynthia doesn't want to she doesn't want this to end, right? Because what would be Cynthia's storyline, right? She doesn't want this to end. Yeah, I did. And it's funny. I was watching NENE's live review before I started the live. I was sitting here at my desk in my microphone waiting, making sure that I was on time. And I was watching some of her review. I'm going to go back and finish it, the live. But I just Cynthia's really getting on my nerves, and she has been getting on my nerves for some time. And I just feel like she started to get so defensive, and it's just like, wait a minute, take responsibility for what you did. Stop telling NENE that she should take responsibility. Like, what about you? Oh, well, you said stuff about me, so I said stuff about you. And NENE made a good point. NENE said, you did several interviews before I even said anything about you. And, it's always like that. The person, you give a person enough rope to hang themselves, right? Like they go on and on and on. I will never forget the review that Cynthia and Candy did. I think it was in Cynthia's wine cellar. And Candy did. This was from last season, if I'm not mistaken, after the reunion. And Cynthia was going in. She had her little cheese and crackers and wine. I don't know if you guys remember that. And Cynthia was going in. And I said to myself, wow, Cynthia's a thug now, huh? You doing all that? You talked about her. Fine, that's your experience. You guys fell out, whatever. You can go on any media outlet and say whatever you want. Oh, but when NENE claps back now it's a problem. And again, NENE did say, oh, go ahead and have your moment, and then I'm glad that NENE walked away, because I see what Cynthia was trying to do. She was definitely trying to get NENE riled up so that it could continue to perpetuate the whole NENE is angry. NENE, see, she can't sit down and have a conversation. Anyway, I'm not giving that too much, like I said, because I do want you guys to watch my review. So I don't want to give the review on here. Now, did you guys happen to see the Watch What Happens Live episode that aired right after? Yeah, so Kenya and MJ. MJ is Mercedes from Shahs of Sunset. Shame on me, right? I haven't even put up my Shahs of Sunset, the first one, because I accidentally deleted it and was supposed to re-record and didn't. And then now episode 2 came on yesterday. But anyway, I'll work that out. Don't worry. So Kenya and MJ's from Shahs of Sunset, they were on Watch What Happens Live last night. So let me tell you when I was cracking up uncontrollably. So you know how sometimes the guests will tweet in, or our viewers will tweet questions for the guests. NENE tweeted in a question for Kenya. First of all, when Andy was reading that little card and said NENE tweeted in a question, I started rolling, because I said, yes, NENE, get your question out, girl. And the fact that Andy actually read it on air was even funnier. So NENE, she tweeted in a question for Kenya asking why was phasing NENE out. And I thought that this was a great question. And I think that Andy purposely picked answer and asked that question because I think he has these rumors, quote unquote, as well. Now, notice that Kenya, she did double back and she says, well, I didn't say they were. I said, I think. And she says, you would have to ask Bravo, why she's been missing from episodes. I'm not in charge of the editing. I'm not in charge of the editing. First of all, Kenya, you're lying. When you were on Wendy Williams, you basically said that NENE is, in the nutshell, is being disciplined for her actions. That's why she was suspended for 3 episodes. And I did see some of Kenya's tweets where she didn't say she thinks anything. You were making it seem, you were alluding to the fact that Bravo's getting ready to get rid of NENE, and I guess you were going to take the throne. Well, Andy looked a little bit upset, and he said to Kenya, we're not phasing NENE out of anything. Okay, he had a little bit of bass in his voice. I don't know if you guys saw it, but I was like, oh. He said it very, very stern. And he also said that Andy also said that everything that they filmed of NENE, all the footage that they filmed of NENE is going to be in the season. Now, I said, because NENE herself, as you follow her on Twitter, NENE herself, and if you watch her lives, NENE herself has tweeted, and she has kind of alluded to the fact that she was missing from a few episodes for a certain reason. She'll tweet notice that I wasn't in this episode, the alliance, this, that, and the third. So yes, I don't know. She said that her pay was not cut. Now, I did report on that on What the Friday. I didn't break the news, okay? I gave credit to the source that was reporting it. Radar Online said that her pay was being reduced. Now, she said that her pay was not cut, and in the live that I was watching before I went live, she said that she negotiates her contract. She negotiates her pay, and she also negotiates how many episodes she is going to be in. So she said all of the rumor cut is not true. So that's that on that. She said the other housewives do the same. They negotiate their pay. She said she doesn't know what anyone else is getting assumed, but she doesn't know what anyone else is getting paid. So let me tell you something. I don't believe a word that Andy says. I'm gonna be honest with you. I never liked Andy. I barely watch. I really don't watch Watch What Happens Live. It depends on who the guest is, but I don't watch it every week. And I never really cared for Andy. I feel that they were trying to phase NENE out. I do. And I feel that because NENE probably, this is just my opinion, probably because she linked up with Lisa Bloom. Remember, I've been saying that Lisa Bloom is like this powerhouse attorney who always fights for women who are being discriminated against or, abused in some shape, form, or fashion. She's very, very popular. Her law firm is very popular. So she did link up with Lisa Bloom. She got photos with her, and NENE kind of made it seem like on Instagram that they were going to be working together. Or maybe even NENE got her other lawyers involved and she kind of straightened Andy and Bravo out. But I don't believe Andy at all. I do think that they were trying to phase her out, because why else would NENE get on her social media and make mention of the fact that she's missing from so many episodes? She herself has done this. And she also says, they're trying to get rid of the queen, and, and then the whole Wendy Williams debacle with her texting Wendy that she's going to quit. Now, I did say that I wonder if all of this is being done for ratings. I did say that. Like, if all of this is fake about her pay being cut and it's all just a spin for ratings. I did say that. So it's a possibility. But, yeah, Andy, he was basically defending himself, and he was, and NENE, he was sort of defending NENE, which NENE ended up thanking Andy. Like I said, I don't care for Andy. Like, she tweeted that after the show. She thanked Andy for sticking up for her, being that he hasn't always done so. Because recently he's been so shady towards NENE, and I just don't like it. So he did look annoyed with Kenya, though. He definitely looked annoyed with Kenya. His face, he was very serious. And Kenya looked a little nervous. And Andy said, like, we're not phasing her out of anything. Like, he said it real spicy, So if you guys haven't seen it, go and check out that clip. You don't have to watch the whole episode, because again, I can't with Andy. But Kenya, you gonna learn, sweetie. Andy is not on anyone's side but his own. So if you think that by being shady toward press and saying these negative things about NENE, that's going to get you in Andy's good graces because you think that Andy and NENE are beefing. You're going to learn, honey. They don't call NENE the OG for nothing. She knows how to get Andy together, and that's another thing that I love, because Andy gets out of line, especially at those reunions. He has a tendency to get out of line and has his underhanded digs, and NENE always gets him together. See, that's why I can respect someone like NENE as far as how she deals with people. If you have an issue with somebody, you don't have to embarrass them publicly. I'm just saying, like, call it out right then and there. Don't be one of those people that sits on it and then next thing you know, you blow up and then you're airing out their business. Oh, I knew, I held on to this for years, and knew this for years. No, if you have an issue, call it out right then and there. And NENE definitely gets Andy together, and I am here for it. Let's see what you guys are saying in the chat. Let's see. Yeah, NENE did her review. Cynthia, you can't stand. You said you didn't see it. Yes, they do. All the time they throw rocks and hide their hands. Yes, they do. I think it's good for TV. And then I think that yeah, a lot of it is hyped up, because I'm pretty sure if they film these women for what, 2-3 months, all day every day, they take out things and then they hype up things, and then they mismatch scenes when it comes to editing. And these ladies, we know how it goes, right? We know how it goes. And I definitely think all of these ladies have definitely thrown rocks and hid their hands. Do you think NENE has done that, though? Like, if you guys have been watching the show, do you think that thrown a rock and hid her hands? I can't think of a time. I could be wrong. I could be totally wrong. I'm not saying that she never has. But I don't know. I'm trying to think of a time. What do you guys think? You want to see Portia and NENE? Yeah, I think that they're NENE said that Portia and her are cool now. She said in her review, because I was skipping around. I'm gonna go back and actually watch the whole thing. So I think her and Portia are cool, which is good. I like Portia and NENE together. I do think that okay, I gotta say this. I was gonna save this for my review. Is it me, Or is it that why doesn't Cynthia ever doesn't ever call out Kenya? Like, it's funny that the same thing that she's saying that NENE was a toxic friend or the friendship was toxic. So you jump from one toxic situation, quote unquote, to another? Did you guys see? Oh my God! Did you see her Cynthia's little futile attempts to stick it to Kenya? I stopped talking to Kenya for about a week. I had to put her on ice. That was so pathetic. That was so pathetic. You can't wait till more. Oh, it's coming. I think NENE stands on what she does too. Like I have never seen. I'm not saying that she hasn't, but I've been watching the show since the very beginning. So I haven't seen NENE throw a rock and hide her hands. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that NENE's perfect. I know that there's people that don't like her, but I can always respect somebody that just keeps it a buck. Like, if you don't like something, call it out. And I don't know. NENE can be a little bit abrasive to some people, but is she phony though? Is she phony? Yeah, I haven't seen her backpedal either. I said what I said, pretty much. Because I'm telling you, if you don't stick up for yourself and you don't stand on your word, situations like this, people will put words in your mouth and will try to bulldoze you and run over you and all types of foolishness. So listen, I can't say that NENE is phony. I wouldn't call her phony. I definitely wouldn't call her phony. So I don't know. So yeah, I'm excited to get my review up. That's why I'm not really saying too much, you know. Oh, NENE has something to say what they did to Tanya. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. Now, see, that to me is phony. Like, what they did to Tanya, Cynthia sitting there. Whatever. I can't. I'm not giving Cynthia too much. Mm-mm. I'm not giving Cynthia too much. I thought that was crazy. They really did Tanya dirty, but she's winning. She's winning, and we know why Kenya is jealous of Tanya. Come on, Google Tanya. I'll leave that up to y'all. Just Google Tanya, and all Kenya kept talking about. Remember at that meeting with the cookie lady, all Kenya kept saying is, "I have a multi-million-dollar business that I built with my hands." You might want to Google Tanya, honey. Tanya's not a kept woman. Tanya's a boss. And Kenya knows that. That's exactly why she kept trying to make mention of her building her brand with her hands. And also, courtesy of, I think it was the Neighborhood Talk. I saw on Twitter. Wait, let me make sure that I'm quoting right. Let me go on Twitter. Hold on. I don't want to misquote anybody. I think it was the Neighborhood Talk. No, it wasn't. Oh, they took it down. Somebody. It was. I'm trying to remember what was the outlet. I don't remember if it was. Oh God, it was one of them. It was either the Neighborhood Talk or Media Take. One of them. Well. Found out some interesting information about the Cookie Lady, ladies and gentlemen. This is not me breaking a story. I'm just reporting what is already out. They posted the Cookie Lady's mugshot on Twitter. Mm, 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 mm. Yes. Oh yes. Credit card fraud. Oh yes. I see. I synced it. I wish I could put the picture up, but I'm not. Did you guys see that? Oh yes. What is it for? Number one, fraud, financial identity. Number two, second charge is financial transactions, card theft. Mm, 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 mm. How about that? Well, she had time to see. This is exactly why you leave people alone and stop trying to dig up things on people. Yes, Twitter. I'm telling you, Twitter is where it's at, Josie. Twitter is where it's at. I've abandoned all other social media platforms for Twitter. That's where I get my news. I definitely, I check other sources too, but yeah. she's digging into yes, honey, the cookie lady. I seen that. I have the screenshot of the mugshot in my phone, but I'm not showing the picture though. I'm not putting it up here. Let me see if I can put it up here. Woo! That ain't right. I don't want to be that kind of girl, but I'm just saying she took pleasure in trying to say, oh, your man wants me, and worrying about someone else's household, and trying to be on the show and trying to be rude. You need to worry about your business, sweetie. Worry about your business. Dang, I don't remember who the media outlet is that I got this from. I don't want to misquote. I almost think it's the Neighborhood Talk, but it might not be. Yep. So there you have it. And you know that they're going to put. I wonder if they're going to bring that up at the reunion. I wonder. So yeah, that's that on that. So royal family, I hope those of you who are off today, I hope you have a beautiful day off. Thank you for joining me this morning. This was pretty light. I don't want to give too much. Thank you, Miss Josie, Rashona, Soul Extra Blog, One Dandiva, Tatiana. Who am I missing? Am I missing anybody? I don't want to miss anybody. Nicole. Yes, I know Nicole was in here. Thank you, ladies, for joining me on another episode of the Morning Boogie with me, Royal B. So I'm signing off for now. I will be back later with my Real Housewives of Atlanta review. So be sure to have your notifications on. If you are new here and you haven't subscribed, consider doing so. If you don't have a YouTube home to call your own, we will welcome you here in the royal family with open arms. So hit that subscribe button. Be sure to share the video. If you haven't done so already, like the video. That helps push the video out, in the YouTube algorithm. So make sure you like. If you are just joining, you can also always go back and catch the replay. Those of you who are watching the replay, make sure you drop down in the comments and share your thoughts. Respect is always, is a requirement over here. Okay? So you can disagree with anything that I said or anyone else has said, but just do so respectfully. So I have got work to do because I got to get that Real Housewives of Atlanta up for you guys. Make sure you guys get down in the comments on that review, and let's go back and forth. Little healthy dialogue. Like I said, I know some people are not Team NENE, and that's okay. That's totally fine, but we can respectfully disagree on things, okay? All right, royal family, I'm signing off, but you guys will see me soon. So I hope you have a fantastic day, okay, on purpose. And also remember, be slow to speak. No fighting. To everybody else is fighting. No fighting, royal family members. And again, shout out to my granny who turns 90 today and can still season oxtail like nobody's business. Royal family, I love you for listening. This concludes another episode of the Morning Boogie with me, Royal B. I love you. Until next time, peace.